Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. This is special issue number 88. Today we will be traveling backwards and forwards through time, or installing seatbelts to keep us from traveling backwards and forwards through the windshield. This should be, I think, a relatively quick build. We have to do a little bit of assembly of the pieces, and then we have to fit some interior panels into the upside-down car. That's why the camera zoomed out a little differently today. Hopefully that will be an okay view. I'm going to open this kit up so we can see all the pieces. So basically we have two sets of pieces today, kind of a pair of each piece. So there's two seatbelt portions. We get a little bit of, it's basically ribbon with a little bit of a buckle at the one end and the mounting piece at the other end. We get these kind of larger panels that look like they're going to go around the door. And then we get these sort of small fill-in panels. And again, we have two of each of these. They're all mirror images left and right, though I think the seatbelts are identical. So step one is to take the, like I say, the ones that look like they're going to go around the door and attach the seatbelts to them. So on the back of the seatbelt attachment point, there is a key, and it lines up with a keyway on each of these. And I'm wrong when I say that I think that these are identical. They're actually marked with an L and an R, and the keys face opposite directions. So I've got to figure out which is L and which is R. That's an L. That's an R seatbelt, an R seatbelt. That must be an L. That's an R panel and an L panel. Okay, so now I've got them split. First up, we're going to put this on the panel, and we're going to secure this with an IP screw. Okay, so we end up with our seatbelt hanging off the panel like that. We're going to repeat that process for the other side. And there we go with the right side. So the next thing we need to do, of course, is attach this these pieces to the car. So I'm going to bring that in upside down. Going to move these parts out of the way slightly. And hopefully you'll be able to see what we're doing here. So with the left side, this piece is going to go in here over the wiring, like that. That is going to be secured with a DM screw. Something about this doesn't seem right. It's because it's not remotely correct. Okay. Okay, so that was a bit of a pain, but yeah, with some effort. What happens is there's a space around the screw that the piece would rather go in. The whole thing sits a little strangely, but it's not perfect up in this corner. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. We're going to try it on the other side, see if we have the same problems. Another DM screw ready. I understand what's wrong with the other side now. I'm going to fix that. Okay, a tip for anyone who is doing this at home. I did not notice. There's a little notch here, or a post rather. There's a notch in the frame of the car, or in the roof of the car where this is going to go in. And if you don't get that lined up when you push it together, the whole thing's going to be off alignment. And you won't be able to just pop it back in place, because of course that pin will then fight you on the location. But with that in place and that screw in, oh, that's an infinitely better fit. It looks so much better. It's a remarkable improvement. Okay, 2 more pieces to install. We got those little pieces left to go, right? These little pieces are going to cover up in front of the door panel with 2 more DM screws each. So these pieces are going to go up in this space around the door. This is going to be one of those ones where it's sort of awkward to get the screwdriver in. I bought a right angle screwdriver thinking it would solve this, but of course it's really the wrong size for any of these screws. So it's in the toolbox waiting for some other purpose. Okay, so that's one installed. And we got to do the other side. There is a pin on the back of these pieces that helps to locate them and get them in the right spot and get them to stay while you're putting the screws in. Okay, so the last thing to do today is we actually got to flip this right side up, open the doors, and put another screw through these pieces from the outside. These are FP screws because we're going into the plastic. We're going to kind of just go through the metal, which means I need to take my Velcro door supports off. And I'm going to put a spudger, maybe. I'm going to go, forgive me a moment, I'm going to grab the pieces they give you to block the doors open. I think I mentioned these in the episode where I got them. They're just little plastic hollow pieces. But, yeah, they don't tell you what they're for, but what they are for, which I found out talking to people online, is, they just go in here. Okay, like that. That works. Just got to get in the right spot, prop it open. I was trying to put it too far in. So there's a screw hole right here, right in the well, that's going to take an FP screw, and that's going to help secure this plastic. Yeah, okay, it doesn't take a whole lot to get that in place. Felt like I was going to have to crank it down more. I don't know. So, the interior plastic is now well secured. And I broke one of my, I'll have to fix that. I'll have to see what I can do to fix it. Broke off one of my visors. Oops. I'll glue it on. Oh well. I meant to fold those up and out of the way. I guess this is what happens. Okay, well, with that last screw in place, like I say, I got to do some repair work, but that's it for build 88. 89 is a very quick one, so that'll be short. This one's probably taken a few minutes. If you like what you see, please subscribe and click on the cat to do that. Check out this playlist for any episodes you might have missed. Have a good one, guys.